Right, hello and welcome back. So I am on Rodney Street. So I'll do a little bit of a history tour of Rodney Street. It's quite a long street. The street is home to around 60 Grade 2 listed buildings. We don't know what the difference between Grade 2 and Grade 1 listed is. Grade 1 is exceptional interest. Grade 2 is special interest. That's what it says online, that's what I'm sticking to. But yeah, the street itself was built in around the 1700s, and it was an escape for people wanting to get away from the city centre. Although it's not a million miles away from the city centre, it's just outside of it. It's away from the hustle and bustle, if you like. Just behind me, the direction where I've just come from, is the Anglican Cathedral, just to give you some perspective of where it is in Liverpool if you've not been to Liverpool, or if you've only been a few times. People who live in Liverpool will know Rodney Street, definitely. And what I like about it is the architecture is great, but it's just these little things about, you know, the lampposts. Okay, they're lecky now, but you can imagine them to have been lit by lamplighters back in the day. So I'm going to pay a little visit to some houses of interest of residents that used to live there. I'll tell you a little bit about them. So the first one is number 62, is what I'm outside at right at the moment. And this is the birthplace of William Gladstone, who later became UK Prime Minister on 4 separate occasions between 1860 and 1890. Yeah. And his dad, John, continues to live here. So yeah.
Hello.
You alright? You okay?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm alright, yeah. You? No, you're friendly. So yeah, the baby that was born here that day went on to be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Next on the list is number 59. This was home to photographer Edward Hardman and his wife Margaret. This was, yeah, it says on the door here, yeah, look. If you look at that there, E. Chamber Hardman. That was his home and photography studio from 1947 to 1988. If we find any good photographs that he's done, I'll put them on the... I'm just reading what it says there. I'll show you that now as well. I'll put it on screen now, but look at this. It's just something that you walk past and never read. So 59, put on Hardman, limited photographers. I'm glad it's still there. Solid plaque that. Oh yeah, history right there. But look at the, you know, the attention to detail on these properties is unreal. So another interesting fact about this is now actually owned by the National Trust. So I may try and get in there at some point. Being a photographer, I'm really interested to see if the studio was still there and how they worked. Because even back in 1988, you're still developing by, you know, darkroom. There's no digital stuff then. But yeah, I'll look into getting in there. Yeah, it even says there, look. Welcome to the Hardman's house. National Trust. Book tours meet on Pilgrim Street and yeah, National Trust, yeah. So www.nationaltrust.org.uk/Hardmans/house or dash house. Okay, I'm going to try and look at getting a little tour in there to see how they worked. Interesting. You know, one thing we never do, we just slow down and look around. I read somewhere that people who walk fast are the most unhappiest and most to suffer from depression. And I was one of them people that just rushed everywhere, getting in the mood when people got in my way. Now I just slow down. Take everything in. The older you get, the more you appreciate stuff. It's just a fact of life. Now, I've never really looked up, but when you look up, you know, look at all these balconies, there's loads of them. Now, it's just something to take in, and something that I've never really noticed, because I'm always just focused, you know, tunnel vision of where I want to be, instead of taking in the journey. So this building behind me doesn't really need any introduction, because I'll show you why in a minute, why it's famous within the city. But it's the former Scottish Presbyterian Church of St Andrew. It's now, well, I say former because it's not a church anymore, it's now, looks like student accommodation. It looks really nice, to be fair. So yeah, I wouldn't mind living there. Right in the city centre would be great. But yeah, here's the pyramid tomb I was on about. And that's got its own old wives' tale attached to it, which I've already made a video about a couple of times. But yeah, there you go. So the last one on my list is number 4, and this is extra special because 2 people lived here. First was James Morley, who was the first United States consul, and this is where he lived. There's his plaque. And the second one, who's probably a little bit more known, is Brian Epstein, who was born here in 1934 and later went on to become the manager of the Beatles. You know, enough said on that one, eh? And here's his plaque here. The plaque commemorates the birth of Brian Samuel Epstein. Brian was the eldest son of Harry and Queenie. As a Beatles manager, he had the flair and the business acumen to tackle and overcome the initial scepticism of London-based music business to the Beatles' music. Brian oversaw the Beatles' meteoric rise to global fame before his sad and untimely death. Plaque erected by the Beatles Book Club, 22nd of February 2015. Okay, so yeah, he was born here on 19 September 1934, but he died in London on 27th of August 1967. You know, short life, but you know, well done for bringing us the Beatles. So today, it looks like this building's owned by Liverpool John Moores University, and it's the Liverpool Business School. It says on the plaque there, and it says on the front here. So quite a lot of history in this house. Quite a lot of history in this street. It's amazing, you know, when you just stop, do a little bit of research and have a look around. It's not the longest street in the world, but it is quite long. When the car stopped to stop running me over. Oh, there you go. Just down the end there is where the cathedral is. You see the top of it poking over the houses there. And I will finish off outside this house with all the history. Yeah, so that concludes my whistle stop history tour of Rodney Street. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty more of this to come. I am trying new stuff. I need to get it out there. I'm trying to be a bit more confident on camera, which I'm struggling with, but I'm getting there. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment. You probably know a lot more than I do. Let me know if there's anything else that I should have mentioned about the street, and leave me a thumbs up. But apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye now.